This question starts as a sharing ratio question. So we've got 240 cans of drink on the shelf, and they're shared in this ratio here, which I've put down there. So the ratio of cola to lemonade to orange is 5 to 3 to 2. So we're going to do the 240, and we're going to divide that by the total number of parts. And we find the total number of parts by adding all of them up in the ratio. So 5 plus 3 gives you 8, plus 2 then gives you 10. So we're going to do 240 divided by 10, which gives you 24. And that tells you each part in this ratio is then 24. I'm then going to multiply all of these by 24 and see what we get. So for the cola, when we multiply that by 24, we get 120. For the lemonade, we then get 72, and for the orange, we then get 48. Now we need to deal with this part of the question. So we're told a half of the cans of lemonade are then removed. So we need to find what a half of 72 is. And we do that by doing 72 divided by 2. I'm going to use my bus stop method here. So how many 2's go into 7? Well, that gives us 3, remainder 1. How many 2's into 12? Well, that gives you 6. So that means that 36 are removed. So 72 minus 36 then gives you 36 left on the shelf. I'm now going to go on to the orange. So 1/12 of the cans of orange are removed. So we then need to find what 1/12 of 48 is. And we do that by doing 48 divided by 12. I'm going to count in 12. So 12, 24, 36, 48. So that then gives you 4. So 4 are removed from the shelf. And when we take 4 from the shelf, you then get 44. Nothing happened to the cans of cola, so that stays as 120. The final part of the question then says, work out the number of cans of cola as a percentage of the total number of cans on the shelf. In order to do this, we are going to do the cola over the total, and then you would multiply it by 100 to get it as a percentage. So there are 120 cans of cola. We now need to find the total. We find the total from these values here. We then do 120 plus the 36 plus then 44. 0 plus 6 plus 4 gives you 10. 2 plus 3, 5 plus the 4, 9 plus the carried 1 also gives you 10. 1 plus 1 then gives you 2. So that is then 120 over 200. We then want to get it as a percentage, you times by 100. The process to do this is to get that fraction part with a denominator of 100. Currently the denominator is 200 and we want it to become 100. So I'm going to look at what do we need to divide 200 by to get 100, and we need to divide it then by 2. So we're also going to divide the numerator by 2, and 120 divided by 2 gives you 60. So it's 60 over 100 times 100. These cancel each other out, which therefore means that your answer for this question is then 60%.